I'm Evan Thomason for This Week in Santa Clarita. Right now I am at Central Park at the groundbreaking for the brand new Community Gardens project. We're going to talk to some of the people that helped make this happen and find out exactly what a community garden is. Dozens of community members, including members of the Community Gardens Committee and dignitaries, showed up to Central Park to kick off the brand new Community Gardens. Rick Gould, Director of Parks, Recreation, and Community Services, talked about the Community Gardens Committee and their partnership with the City of Santa Clarita.
With the partnership with the Community Garden Group, they can operate it for us, and it's really, a marriage made in heaven, because you have a bunch of people who care about their individual pieces of land, because we don't have the time to be out here all the time. We have all the parks within the city to take care of. So having somebody specifically focused on this project and a great bunch of people who are community-minded and love what they do, it can't get much better than that.
Later on, Mayor Lorraine West explained what Washington, D.C. had to do with community gardens in Santa Clarita.
I was in Washington, D.C. With Councilman Keller and staff. We were working on the CMAX issue, and we were a few blocks from Capitol Hill, and we're driving along the street in a taxi cab going to the next meeting. And I saw a vacant lot on a corner, and it had a little historic wrought iron railing. Apparently there had been a building there at one time. And there were all these people busy out on this lot, and it was a community garden. And being a few blocks from the Capitol, it just impressed me that, they valued gardening, and it was right there in Washington, D.C., and I thought, we can do this in Santa Clarita. We have a lot of people that want to do this. They love gardening, and here we are. We have the groundbreaking for our first community garden.
I was part of the organizing committee, and now we've morphed into what we're calling the Gardening Council. So I'm the president of the Gardening Council of the Community Gardens of Santa Clarita. This is our very first garden, but we anticipate having 3 or 4 hopefully in the future. Well, it really gives us a place for people to gather, to grow their own food. We're in a bedroom community. A lot of people have their own backyards and front yards, but there are a surprising number of hundreds of people that do not have access to a place to grow food. So we're providing that. And also we want it to be a fun place. People gather and are here because they want to be here, swapping recipes and seeds and having gardening classes and cooking classes. So we want it to be a fun place. Any level of gardener is more than welcome. We'll have ongoing gardening classes, mostly taught probably by Graham Cream, who's the vice president of the Gardening Council, and just to help new gardeners get started. So yes, there will be a lot of assistance and help, and people can apply right now for a plot. And we have 10 by 10s and 10 by 20s available. So for as little as $50 a year, you can be gardening in March.
This is so Santa Clarita and so part of a successful program. And I know this will go on and on due to their energy, and we will have more to come in the future.
That's it from Central Park. You can be sure you'll be hearing a lot more about community gardens in the weeks and months to come. For This Week in Santa Clarita, I'm Evan Thomason.